not even frame. I had a couple packages arrive, stuff for Christmas, and I just wanted to make sure everything was in them. And then I had to put them away. So I am here now. I had two tips. This one was growing out, and this one at the cuticle. The tip itself had torn off at the cuticle. It was a little area where there was no tip. So I just removed it. And I have to replace the jelly tips on these two nails. So that's what I'm going to do. I like to use my glass cuticle pusher. Nice and gentle. I'm also going to trim the length on my nails. I like to keep them short. I was letting them grow out a little bit, but I don't think I can handle it. Plus, this one's broken a little bit too. And I have a lot of blue dip around the nails, as you can see.
Talk to them on the phone, but right, not have to see them. Okay. Did you and Charlie continue to talk on the phone every day, multiple times a day?
Okay. Happy Friday, TGIF, my lovelies. It's my husband Nick's birthday today. He's home. He's sleeping, or I think he might be awake or just dozing right now. So what I have here is a small ball bit. It's the smallest one that I own. And I have my drill on 4, which is 4,000 RPMs. And let's just get all this out of here, especially the color. Yeah, I have some blue dip under here too.
Not regular contact, no. I don't know how many times.
Is it coming out? Oh, okay. Now I'm going to do the same thing to my pinky.
And he had just broken up with you 2 months before that.
For doing cuticle work, I go the opposite direction the ball is spinning. It definitely removes. Well, here I'm going the same way it's spinning, but I do think it works better if you're going opposite.
Meaning that he was ghosting you? That's what your attorney said in her opening statement? Okay. Why would he be working as his personal assistant if he was ghosting you?
There we go.
I put that was working for him.
Have a little bit skin. Oh, there we go. I got it. Okay.
If that's what the records show.
There we go. Much better. So I'm going to brush them off. I'm actually going to go over them with a nail brush and some alcohol rather than use a just in case there's any dust still on the nails, right? And then this will also dehydrate the nails. And then they'll be ready for primer. Okay, let's pull up the live on my new tablet. No, I don't want to be connected to the TV. Disconnect. All right. Oh, I think I'm. What account am I in? Oh, I'm in the right account. Okay, let's try again. All right. There we go. Hi, ladies. Who's here? Let's say hi, Tara. Good morning. Oh, I didn't even know. It kind of needs to be clean, but the corner here, and then you can chat down here. So I wonder if the whole chat will pop up. Usually I have to scroll to the bottom of the screen so I can't see the live, you know. So are you doing the color palette challenge, Tara? Do you want to twin me on this Manny again? Want to twin me again? I mean, we don't have to use same exact brands. I'm using red, white, and green, a darker green because that's the color in the photo. Look how this matte looks on screen, like with lines on it. It's not like that in person. Only my Color My World matte does that. Excuse me. Oh, you already did yours? Okay. Oh, well. Well, I appreciate you twinning with me twice this week. That was fun. The blue mayonnaise came out awesome. I'm not thrilled with my green on this hand, you know. And like the way I did my lines, you can't even see the chrome underneath. Oh, I need that for the jelly tips. I'm going to use Luxie's medium stiletto soft gel tips. Just grab out my sizes. It's funny, but my ring and index fingers are a size 2, and my pinky's only a size 5. Or is a size 5, which I know is huge, you know. Let me put my tablet closer to me. There. Oh, I already did that. That's with these. So what I'm doing is putting primer inside these jelly tips. These are not etched or anything. So you could etch them with an e-file and a small drill bit if you want to. Or you could just put a little primer in there, and that pretty much does the same thing as etching. So let those sit there, and then to attach my tips, I'm going to use the Emily solid nail glue gel. This is my second one because it comes with one of these and a solid builder gel, same size, same look, you know. And this is my second one, and that's all I got left. I'm gonna have to order some more soon. I did use, oh, this has stuff all in it. I did use this before, the builder gel, to attach my tips, but I felt like it didn't work as well. Pulling some of this gel out. It's got nail art stuff in it. Alrighty.
So my wife got me this weird, flexible new tool for Christmas. And at first, I thought it was
so I really love this gel. It's HEMA-free. It does not irritate me at all. And yeah, like I don't lose nails, everything. I'm super happy with it. It's easy to work with. It's easy to clean up anything if it seeps over the sides. It's great. So I have no complaints at all with this stuff. Patty bought some and she really likes it too. And she also has a gel allergy like me. And it doesn't bother her. So, what else can I tell you about it? Oh, you can save 10% at the Emily website with code Tara10. I've had a few sales with that code. I was kind of surprised. I didn't think I'd get any, but like somebody went and spent over $200 on one order, and I get a 10% commission, so that's not bad, you know.
Right, you were no longer intimate with each other.
Okay, now that I have the gel in there, and I just use the spatula part, you know, of the brush, the spatula end to pat it down and just kind of get it flat. Now I'm gonna begin about 2/3 or 3/4 of the way up the nail and slowly slide it up into place. And I did use more gel than I needed. But the cool thing about this stuff is it's so easy to clean up.
I believe so. And he goes.
And even underneath the nail, just use the spatula and scoop it. I try to hold the nail down, you know, so it doesn't lift up. If your nail lifts up after you've already put the gel in or whatever, there's a good chance you're going to end up with an air bubble. And air bubbles lead to greenies, you know, moisture getting in there. So you want to avoid those as much as possible. All right. I know I have extra gel in this one. I took out enough gel for like my thumbnail.
Right, but at this point, y'all are broken up.
All that gel.
When he puts you on the Adelson Institute payroll, right? Why? We stayed as friends. We were friends. Okay, so that's your. He puts you on the Adelson Institute as a favor to a friend, to their payroll. Okay. The employees of the Adelson Institute. So they said that you didn't work there. So that's why you're saying that you worked remotely. You worked at home. That's your testimony. Okay. And.
Still have some extra gel.
In the recording saying, "Oh, you clean the office on the weekends," but you're telling us you actually did not do that. No, right?
Okay. Another thing I really like about this is I can do all of my nails at once and then cure. You know, you don't have to cure them one by one. So there's a lot of benefits, you know, to using these solid gels. Ooh, Tara, if you're interested, you hear? I gotta tell you something. Nail Boo made a mistake. They were sending me new dips and gels that are launching, and they made a mistake and sent me 2 of their new magnetic gels. And one of them I already have that they sent me when they released. It's the ruby one. You want it? I'll send it to you if you want it. It's right here. They also sent me the garnet, but I don't have garnet. It's called Mystic Ruby. This is the one that kind of sometimes looks gold, sometimes looks reddish.
You don't know what type of appointments you
So I have 2 of them.
but you did not schedule patients. Not that I can recall. So it wouldn't have been for his work as a dentist. I'm getting confused about your question. His work as a dentist.
All right, sweet.
His dental work.
Hi, Janet. Oh, I didn't know you were here. Janet, are you doing the color palette challenge tomorrow? And I know you're doing Days of Christmas. Do you want to do this Manny with me today, the melted snowman one? I know you saw the reel I sent to Dip Goddesses, right? Want to twin me? I'm using all color my world dips too, Janet. I'm going to use white out, that white glitter you got me. And I'm going to use current mood. And I'm going to use spruce it up for my green. So I'm doing green, red, and white. And I'm going to do red on my thumb and pinky. And I think I'm going to do those as sweater nails. And then my index and middle are going to be with white out. And then my ring finger is going to be the green, spruce it up. And then I'm going to do the melted snowman on the green ring finger. That's my plan. Yeah.
And so you earn over $800 a month, over $17,000 over the course of a year and a half for setting up one appointment with him one time to get his website set up. I don't remember all of the specifics of stuff that he's asked you to do.
Sorry, I have a little gel here I missed.
I mean, like right now, yeah. Okay. Well, your defense is that you're not involved in this murder, right?
It's Nick's birthday.
You said that your sister's like totally innocent, obviously, huh? And your children's father obviously is too, right? And you're caught in the middle of it? All right. And if you're collecting money from Charlie Adelson for no legitimate purpose, that looks suspicious. It looks like he's paying you for keeping you happy for your friend who's murdered us. Okay. If you're doing something to earn those payments, then that no longer would seem suspicious, right?
Well, I just don't understand when it's like you're talking
Janet,
about
did you
the
hear me?
business, right?
It's right. If you're doing something to earn that money, that would no longer seem suspicious.
I'm not understanding your question.
My question is, you're telling the jury that you did something, you set up some type of appointment slate, but it was not scheduling patients. The only thing that you can tell us today that you ever set up for him, though, is one time you called a website company to have his website, him to have no problem with him to then set up his website. Isn't that true?
Let me just quickly shape these.
And in that message, that's one of the ones that your attorney showed you showed it was investigator Isom when he was on the stand the other day. That was actually in August of 2014. That was a month before you started getting paychecks from the Adelson Institute, wasn't it?
What was the message?
About, hey, I called this person and he'll do your website.
Okay.
That was in August of 2014.
That's what the text message.
Okay. So that was before you ever received a paycheck from the Adelson Institute. Wasn't it?
That August,
August is before September.
I believe so.
Oh, here's the chat.
Did you keep up with the schedule?
My pink is the smallest. Your pinky? Oh my God, Tara, you got tiny fingers, huh?
That's what you keep talking about.
You did a melted snowman?
Things that I was doing back in 2014.
I never even seen it until I saw that reel this morning, and I was like, oh my God, I want to try that.
I would just call him
It looks pretty easy, you know, but easier said than done most of the time, right? All right, I'm gonna rough up these jelly tips, put a top coat, gel top coat on them, and then peel these.
He's there today, he's on vacation today, he's working this week. You would have to know his schedule in order to be able to set up appointments.
Oh, you were driving. Did you hear me, Janet? What I said? Did you hear my question?
Okay, and how often would that be? Some idea of what's going on with your work schedule. It's your job that you're getting paid $800 a month for. To set up appointments, right?
Okay. My niece Mackenzie has small nails too. I never knew I had big nail beds until I started doing my own nails, you know. Come on. Something's wrong. This is sounding weird. I think it's falling apart. Oh yeah, it is. See that? It's okay. It's good enough. Gel top coat. Let me make sure my other nails are good. I think this one has like... Yeah, it's fine. All right. This nail has some blue underneath it and stuff. Are you back home now, Janet?
Making that money only set up the one appointment that you can think of, and you're having to check in with him. How's work? How's your love life? What's going on?
Curing for 1 minute here. Put my drill away.
He needs help, he needs to text me, he needs me to do something, he'll text me and then you do something.
Well, you also said that you helped him with tenant for his property.
Tara, you have magnets, right? I'm assuming you do. I can't imagine that you don't have magnets. I got a set of liner brushes off of Temu and they seem pretty nice. They're dual ended. Some are acrylic brushes and some are liner brushes. Came with like 6 of them.
Okay. Okay. So you
They're
selected
nice. They're
red.
heavy. They look like a precision tool with caps on either end, you know, or a polygel tool or something. I took the two that have thicker brushes and put them off to the side, but these are the liner brushes in here. Okay, I'm gonna put my peel base on.
So I want to ask you about a prior statement that you made. I just gave you a transcript of that particular day. Looking at page 58,
Got it?
line 22 through 25.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. When you were asked in October of 2019, would you be responsible for collecting rent? You said initially you
There
thought
we
you
go.
would try to collect rent, but those tenants were so difficult, so I just didn't do it.
Okay, I thought so. Oh, you're at Walmart, Janet? Picking up some last minute Christmas stuff?
Wanted me to collect it. Well, obviously.
Put your phone on voice text so you can respond back to my questions because I got a few.
You wanted me to collect. I don't even remember what. I just kept
Right. I
saying,
just asked you if you collected rent, and you said you did, and that was a lie. Wasn't it?
Right.
"Oh, I'm kidding."
You know, while I'm waiting for this to dry, I'm going to put a new sanding band. Oh, I can't think. What's the name of this bit called, you guys? The sanding band metal piece?
That's a lie.
What's that called? A mandrel? Or a drill itself is a mandrel, right?
Okay, was that
Does this bit have a name? Safety bit? Help me out, you guys. Okay, there we go. All right, so we just wait now for this to dry. I gotta clean my rings. I can see on the back here. It's got something on it. So check them out. I'll show them to you guys real quick. Kind of what they look like. It actually has a plastic piece that's stuck up in there. Oh, there it is. Way to go. I think I dropped it on the floor, but a plastic piece to cover the brush. But there's that small one.
You're not doing a service for him, though, right?
Oh no, this did not look like this when I opened it.
You didn't actually collect rent from the tenants. So why would he do this for you if you're not actually earning that money?
I asked him for that favor for the insurance.
I understand why you needed it.
I don't know.
My question is, why did he do it for you?
I don't know why it was like that. Anyway, let me keep going. So we got this one right here. Looks nice.
July of 2014? And you did hang that over his head, though, sometimes.
And on the opposite end, got another one. They're different lengths, you know. That's a really short one. They might come in handy for the snowman details today. We got that one. They look nice. I like the rose gold. Then there's a long one here. And one right here. Oh, and you know what else I got, you guys? Hold on. Let me just put these away. I got these stickers. They're the 5D nail art stickers, but they're little gnomes and ornaments, snowmen, and then like some snowflakes and stuff. But this is what I was talking about when I said, I want to see what I got. Reflective glitter gel liners. I haven't even looked at them yet though, so let's take a peek.
You're just talking about he's being mean to you, and you're saying don't be such a dick to someone.
Oh wow.
I don't know what I was referring to.
Look at that. That's the silver.
You say it was to get insurance. Are you talking
This I'm guessing is black.
insurance through
Oh
Medicaid.
yeah,
I mean,
I might be tempted to use these.
right, it's all about.
Let's see what we got here. Pink maybe?
A lot of people need Medicaid. It's a serious thing, right?
Ooh, that's pretty.
At the same time that you were paying thousands and thousands of dollars in cash for a food shop, right?
Is this brown? Gold? Oh, like a peachy brown almost. That's really pretty too.
I understand you said that, but I'm just saying you were getting Medicaid at the same time that you were paying thousands and thousands of dollars in cash.
I think this one's gold maybe? Yes, gold.
You had to, you say you saved up for it, but you had
Here's a green one. These were 11 bucks on Temu.
We saw all your cash deposits by day. And you deposit, I mean, sometimes multiple
Pretty.
deposits every day in the bank of all of different cash and different in cash. Okay.
Blue.
All those deposits in cash.
Ooh, gorgeous.
Sometimes at different banks, multiple
Imagine doing snowflakes with this.
Different banks at the same day.
Yeah, you deposit a lot of cash in the bank. You do it sometimes, it's not just like a once a month thing. You do it almost daily.
Is this
Sometimes you do
purple
multiple
or?
banks in the day.
It's like a lighter purple. I see a darker one over here too showing purple, but that's pretty. They look like reflective dip powders, you know, same thing.
And it was just all the other money that you had.
This is just number 9. Oh, okay, so this is a darker. I guess this would be more red.
So that's a yes, you deposited all your other money into the bank except for the cash. you brought.
Oh, wait, this must be red.
Whenever I would have money with me and I would.
Oh, yeah.
from
That's
the
gorgeous.
and I would save up and then I deposit whatever I have.
This looks like it's going to be purple.
Other gifts, right? Besides
Yes. Pretty. Let's see about this last one. So there's 12 in here, less than $1 each.
The Dominican Republic, right?
I have no idea what brand it is. There's no name on it anywhere.
If that's what the record shows, I don't remember what date it was.
It doesn't even say Hima's in this. I don't see anything on here as a company. Oh, okay, that's really pretty too. These kind of seem on the thick side. Maybe it's because they're really cold. I mean, they're definitely going to be usable. They just seem a little thicker. But, like I said, it's in the teens here. I didn't say that, but it is in the teens here. It's freezing today. All right, Janet. My nails should be dry by now. Almost. No, they're not. Almost dry. I hate how you can't skip commercials on TV now. Do you buy gifts for your hubby, Tara? Do you guys do gifts for each other? Dominic only asked for 3 things this year, like that he wanted. He asked for a telescope, Yoshi's Crafty World for the Switch, and he asked for some plushies, Five Nights at Freddy's plushies. And that was all he asked for. So it's like getting stuff we think he'll like, you know what I mean? Nick got him all the Saw movies. There was like a bundle, like a collector set or whatever with all of them. So he got him that. We got him the telescope. We bought him a winter coat. I got him this t-shirt that says, "Don't rush me. I'm waiting until the last possible moment. So typical for him. You do? What'd you get him this year, Tara? Do you know what he's getting you? Hey, you guys, have you heard of or seen the ads for Nogu bracelets? Nogu. It's a jewelry studio out of Toronto, Canada. And they make glass beaded bracelets, necklaces, earrings. But it's all, handmade glass. They look like pearls, like circular beads. And they have mermaid glass ones. They have these, I forget what the other ones are. They fire glass or something, but they have phosphorus like deposited in. So they actually, when charged, light up, either green or blue. They're super cool. I asked for one from Nick for Christmas. I hope I get it. It's like the only thing I asked for. So. Oh, and I asked for a case for my tablet so I don't break it.
Okay. And how did you find out about Sully?
That was somebody that Charlie used for his mechanic.
Charlie referred you to Sully.
Oh, you got a new e-file, Tara? Tell me about that.
Yeah,
And tell me about the vape you got him. I want to know that too.
my mom was having issues.
Right. And so you got the Lexus fixed with Sully, right? And your Mazda. Sully fixed
Yeah, he fixed it. He fixed it before.
All right.
and Sully is the mechanic for eco-friendly shop.
Yeah.
Let's do the green first because it's only going to be my ring finger. I obviously sent half of this to somebody because half of it's missing. Or I spilled it. Could have been that.
No, I believe I came from,
I have my Color My World Dips silicone matte. I have my Color My World Dips precision tool and all powders I am using today, including to my dip base, are from Color My World Dips. You can save there with code TARA10.
I don't know which times, but if you have the text message for it.
And let's pour over. I purposely chose this green because it's darker than like your traditional emerald green, I thought that the green in the photo was more of like a pine green, so that's why I went with this.
Of 2015? Right. Yeah, I believe I was in the division.
Okay. And Secreto Garcia would drive the Lexus too, right?
Every now and
Okay.
then. We switch sometimes.
And whenever the Lexus had a problem, y'all would take it to Sully at Eco-Friendly Shop because that's the mechanic that Charlie had referred to you.
Well, there was all
Gonna lay flat for the next dip just to make sure I have good coverage.
But then Sully's been working on the Lexus, like he's.
Oh, okay, Janet, so you can talk now? A twin pack?
Or the prescription
One of the new Zero vapes?
Charlie has as a favor. We're talking about the favors. We talked about the trip to Santa Domingo.
Oh, do you want to do it, Janet, with me? It looks easy, right?
He also called in a prescription for you, right?
Do you want to twin me for tomorrow's color palette challenge?
I guess so. I don't recall that such a long time ago.
Okay. Do you?
I don't know if you heard me, but I'm using all Color My World dips. I'm using white out
If you can.
and then a red and a
You
green.
don't remember that? Right. And then he also gave you cash. When you would ask him for help or ask him for loans, he would give you cash.
Do you have any text messages that show?
I just showed you the one about,
Well, for that one, yeah.
right. Okay. And those things that I was showing you, all of those things in 2015, that's after you and Charlie Adelson broke up.
Janet, you could definitely do that, Snowman. Easily. You're so good at art.
Okay. You were here during trial that after they broke up, they were together for 7 years. He didn't give her any gifts like that. What makes you so special that he's giving you these gifts after he broke up
I
with you?
think she did mention she was getting gifts from
He
you.
said a little something, not a trip, cash,
You look into
car
the records?
repairs. No, I'm asking you, what was so special about you that he's giving you all these
I don't
gifts
know.
after you broke up?
But you're referring that you had records for her too.
No, I'm asking you why you
All right.
he's giving you gifts, and you don't know.
So you can see this is a dark
You're
green.
not just to keep you happy.
It's called
quiet?
Spruce It Up. Oh, you did a Nutcracker one last night? All right, so come on, tell me. Would you want to twin this one with me? It's just green, white, and red.
So
Come on, Janet. I don't want to do it alone.
cash spike.
My thumb and pinky are going to be current mood. I think I'm just going to dip into the jar here.
Oh, well, it was showing, I believe when Chris was talking about it, there's like jobs that you guys didn't account for. I don't know if I was in Date or Hollywood Live, but I know that like my jobs were, and like I told you before, the sick for you had given me cash. It's not that I can recall. Yes, ma'am. Well, I believe it was State, Hollywood Live, and I think State after that, like, because there was a little bit of a gap between the State
All right.
community and State. I don't recall where I was working. Not that, no. Do you have any records of where I was? I don't recall. That was back in 2014. Don't recall.
Okay.
I was working or if Fredo gave me money on 2014. No, ma'am.
All right. Do you guys do anything for Christmas Eve? Janet, what do you do Christmas Day?
I wish I could remember, but I don't know where from 2014.
Gonna do a second dip of current mood. It's a nice red.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. When I look at the records that you guys have, it's crazy. Even when I could see how you guys put it and make it out to be like on my account.
For you, if all of a sudden
Exactly. It
you
would
got
be
over twice the amount of money you would normally have.
that would definitely be memorable.
I mean, before July,
That doesn't want to come off. It's so wet.
Man, I wish I knew and I could recall and remember, but I don't.
Yay, Janet. All right. You have current mood and spruce it up? Do you have those dips? Thank you for twinning with me.
and you don't think that's something that you would remember?
I would remember that, but I don't have any recollection of that date. I don't know
I'm
what.
not talking about one specific day.
So yesterday,
I know you were saying those months.
Kendra
I remember
messaged.
when we
She
were
she
doing the
messaged me a
I was
few days
off and I
ago,
was working and I don't remember.
but I haven't talked to her in so long that our chats aren't in my thing. I would have had to search. It didn't come up. You know what I mean?
Okay, you can't tell us though anywhere you.
So I didn't know she messaged me, and then she put in a chat that I need to check my DMs. So I did or whatever, and I was like, "Oh, that's cute." And it was actually that strip of the stripes of clear packaging, you know, that you chrome with. It was that video, and then she's like, "You know, I've been coming on here more because you said you felt like you lost your friend, but you're never around. What gives? You mad at me?" So I said, "Kendra, you come on here at 10:40 or 11:15. You know where I am at that time. You know where to find me." I said, "Yesterday you were here at 10:40. The day before that it was 11:55. So she knows I'm not going to be around to talk to her then. But she's not like coming here to see us, you know." She didn't want to do the Secret Santa because there's so many girls she doesn't know now. Well, whose fault is that? You know what I mean? Yep, so current mood on Pinky and Thumb, Janet. Spruce it up or any green, you know, on the ring. And then we'll use white out on the index and middle. And then we'll do the melting snowman on the green. Oh, and then the thumb and pinky, I'm thinking sweater nails.
Testimony, you said that a good night for you, you would walk out of there at 1,050.
We'll see how motivated I am after we do the snowman.
The forest is quiet. One slip by the fire is all it took. But they made my arm better.
Wonder if I should do a layer of white under these and then do the white glitter on top,
Let's go play in the woods. I'll show you the way.
like I've been doing, you know.
The place to turn for anybody. Shriners children. The most amazing care.
Here's icing on the cake. It's a milky white, but
$100. Isn't that true?
I think it would help.
And you said that
And then I might even be able to only do one layer of chunky glitter.
on the next page, page 37.
Yeah.
That's what you said back in 2019.
Yes, ma'am.
And
Oops, there goes the other end of my precision tool. Caps are always so loose on those precision tools. Is there a way to tighten them up?
Isn't that true?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that was before we had Ramsey Neighbor to come in here and say, the club was not successful, it did not work, my employees were not making that much.
It was successful when that was happening because even like his time frame of like he was talking about like it being a hip hop club and then it became like
Okay.
trans whatever club, but in hip hop nights we were making a lot of money.
No, he said that his employees made between $200 and $250 a night every time.
All right.
So why are you saying back then that you made $1,000 to $1,500?
Because we were making that much money.
So it's still kind of sheer. That's not the right lid. It's still kind of sheer, but I'm hoping it will make a difference.
Where it says that
And then we'll lay flat.
$85 for a whole month of your tips.
Yeah, that was the credit.
Hopefully I can cover up this blue around my nail.
Whenever you work in the nightclubs, if they pay cash, like whatever the tips are, that's like your money. When it's credit card, then that's when they do like the percentage, and then that's why we got that percentage for the month. Like I guess they added everything up for the whole month.
I understand. Ramsey Neighbor says that 90% of their sales was in credit cards.
Not like
It's credit card sales. Well, that's what he testified to, right?
I understand that. That's why we wanted to get those records so that they could show it, but they didn't have the records available.
You were making $1,500 in cash every night at Club Faith. Why were you making only $985 in credit card tips then?
That was the percentage. I can't recall how much the
Okay.
percentage was for every single time in the month that they would collect all the.
You guys will not be getting your Christmas cards. Some of you might, but there's going to be a few of you who don't get them till after Christmas. I'm super sorry. One day I put them out. The first time I put them all out of my mailbox, and my mailman came around back to bring my mail, so he didn't get.
They're paying
what was out there.
To the club for the drinks, right?
So I'm just gonna walk them to the post office because it's like a bunch of stuff.
I'm saying, why were your checks bouncing from Fate if you were making
But I
$1,500
apologize for them not being arriving on time.
I can't recall why the checks were bouncing.
But like, I have stuff I'm sending with, you know what I mean, to you guys with stuff.
Even on, like, if you look back and you'll see all the events that they had, we would
Some are just cards, but some have things in them for certain people, you know.
So successful that Indra says that you left because you were not getting paid.
because of those bounce checks.
Right.
After a while, whenever you work in clubs, there's times where it's like you're making good money and then it'll kind of
Okay.
run out. That's why we switch from place to place.
I understand that, but you're saying that you made $1,500 in cash per night when you were.
I understand that. Yeah.
Right. The owner says.
I might hand place a couple glitters on bare spots, but it looks
$200.
pretty good. Like down here, it's a little bare, but everything else is I'm happy with how it is. And that's just one layer of glitter, you know.
Ask the question and encourage the answer. All right, I want people talking over each other. What's the question?
Isn't that true?
I'm trying to explain
Can't
to you
believe
that
only
that's
3
how
days
we
till
did
Christmas,
it.
guys.
On the records, how much we were making. We were making a lot.
I don't know if I told you, but we did decide we're gonna stay home Christmas Day.
Where you're making so much money and go to Hollywood Live.
We'll do Christmas with Nick's sister. We already did it with his mother and grandmother, but we'll do it with his sister during Christmas break for the kids.
And then you left and you went to Hollywood Live, and that's what Indra said too.
And I believe I went back to Fate after that. I can't fully recall, but I know when I was working in Hollywood Live, I was doing bottle service and I was a bartender, and I was making really good money in Hollywood when I was bartending.
Okay. And Indra said that she made how much she made per night.
But Yendro was working as a bottle service in that club. It wasn't the same amount of money, and I've already explained that before.
So you were working in as a bartender in Hollywood Live? Okay. And how much money were you making a night at Hollywood Live?
I don't recall in that club, but I know that I was making pretty good money because you can work there throughout the week as well whenever they have events as well.
Was it less than Fate or more than Fate that you were making?
The bartender?
Yes, whatever you did at Hollywood Live.
It might be a little bit lower than being a bottle service in Fate, but I can't recall the exact
God.
amount.
Well, why did you leave Fate where you're making $1,500?
That looks good. Look at all the glitters on me, though.
And I told you at that time too that sometimes we have peak seasons and it starts dwindling down, so that maybe that's why I went to Hollywood. I can't recall. It was back in 2014.
All right.
You said that you were working in liquor promotions. What's the name of the company that you worked for?
I was trying to remember.
I'm gonna hand place glitter here, glitter there. Just a couple places over here.
Is that where you worked for liquor
That
promotions?
was way back. That was way back. I did other promotions for, I believe, Absolute.
This is like a matte white glitter. It's pretty cool.
I can't recall.
It's not picking up.
Okay, was
There
it
we
on
go.
for Nationwide?
One of them, yes, ma'am.
Okay, so that was a liquor promotion.
All right.
That we have here that you worked for from January to December of 2013.
If that's what's on my records, yes, ma'am.
Looks good.
I don't recall.
Okay, so then you stopped liquor promotions in December of 2013.
I don't recall the day.
You said Encore Nationwide was
I'm
it?
just filling this one here.
Okay, so then if your last paycheck is in December of 2013, that's when you stopped liquor promotions, right?
If that's what's on your records, I just know that I worked for another liquor promotion, but I don't know if it was Encore as well.
And you said that in certain liquor stores, the owner would allow you to get tips when you handed out
Yes,
drinks.
ma'am.
Okay. And that you think at the time they gave you paychecks. That's what you said?
Okay.
At the time, maybe. I honestly cannot recall from.
And right in here, I want to put one.
2013, yeah.
2013.
I'm asking you about what your attorney asked you. When you were working at liquor promotions,
There we go.
though, you said just sometime you would get tips if the owner allowed that to happen. of
Yes,
the liquor
ma'am.
store.
If that's what I had said, yes, ma'am.
All right. Today,
All right.
you know, you said that this 24
I'm happy with how those look, with the exception of up the cuticles, but that will all get taken,
and then,
you know, taken down with
Sigfredo
filing.
Garcia. How much of it was from Sigfredo Garcia?
Can't recall them out.
You don't remember?
No, ma'am.
No, Brandis. What with colds?
I mean, I wish I could remember. I don't remember. If you asked
I'd
me
say good morning and happy Friday, but it doesn't sound like it really is for you, huh?
Didn't provide you much money that often, right? It wasn't like a steady thing.
And not that I can recall now. So whenever I guess he would come up on something, then he would give it to me.
If he showed up and handed you $5,000, $10,000, $13,200, that's something that you would remember, right? That never happens.
It's not that it never happens. I told you
Okay.
that it would happen. I don't know the exact amount that he would give me. I don't want to commit to an amount that
I'm going to clear encapsulate.
back in 2014.
Hi, Michelle. Oh, I'm sorry, Brandis. I saw last night you went out to that neighborhood, but it was raining, so you had to stay in the car. At least you got to see it.
I'm looking at page 16, lines 18 through 25.
Did Karen like it?
He did not steadily give you cash. He did not have a set date that he'd give you anything. Sometimes
I'm doing my color palette challenge, Manny, ladies.
forever a time when he comes to you and you're
Janet's gonna twin me. If anybody else wants to do it with us, you are more than welcome to. We're doing a melted snowman
so you
design.
said in that prior statement that he gave you anything more than $1,000.
Which page number
Page
again?
16.
I sent the reel on how to do it to the dip goddesses if you guys are interested.
I just said that there wasn't like a set amount that he had to give me anything.
Right.
It would be whatever he had.
Your attorney asked, did he give, would you consider $1,000 a lot if he would give you $1,000, and you said yes, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so $1,000, him coming and giving you $1,000, that would be a lot from him.
For my testimony, yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay.
And so if he came and gave you $5,000 in July or October, or $10,000 or $13,000 in August, that would be very abnormal.
Okay, let's
It wouldn't be abnormal.
encapsulate this chunky glitter.
I mean, you're trying to say if I could remember that
No,
amount?
I'm saying that before you said $1,000 would been a significant amount.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So if he was giving you more than that, that's something that you would remember. That would be significant, right?
Yes, that would be a significant amount.
But you don't remember. You have no idea.
Want to twin with us for the color palette challenge, Brandis? Are you going to be able to do a Manny? You're more than welcome to join us. Janet and myself. Nick, everybody says happy birthday.
In your prior testimony,
This is a cool glitter. White out. No time, Brandis. Okay, no problem.
did you have any?
I know, I usually don't get in all the designs I want either.
Knew you were at dinner there, or knew that you had gone there for dinner?
No,
Okay, so Sigfredo Garcia didn't say anything to you that would lead you to believe
that was,
that he knew you were at dinner.
yeah, that was the first time I mean, not the first time this time around, but I heard it through the trial.
Okay. So you had no indications that he knew that.
No, no.
Okay.
And the whole July 1st jet ski incident, that was, you said the same day as the voicemail to Harvey Adelson from Charlie Adelson.
Yes,
I'm
ma'am.
sorry, from Secreto Garcia.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. I got some red on there. I don't know how. Maybe from this now.
It's Wired. Charlie Adelson gets contacted by his mom. She said she was given paperwork, which turns out to be this article about the murder. She says this TV probably cost $5,000. You agree with me that TV sounds like their code for this murder, right?
Or I stuck my finger down in there.
I don't know.
I'll be able to get it off.
Then Harvey Adelson tells Charlie that it has to do with the two of them, and the man mentioned an ex-girlfriend, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And then Charlie called you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay, there we go.
I have no idea.
Let's close my base. It was still open when I came and sat down here today.
I don't know if that's before or after, or when he spoke to his mom, or when they mentioned my name, or when he said ex-girlfriend. Like, it's been going round and round. I'm confused myself.
Okay, and you said that in your last testimony, I'm looking at page 154, lines 1 through 9.
Which one?
154, lines 4 through 9.
Yes, and I was saying that I'm his
So smooth.
friend.
That's what you said in 2019, right?
Yes, ma'am.
That you were his last ex-girlfriend.
To my knowledge, yes.
We've had testimony during this trial though, that he's had several girlfriends since you dated. So
Yeah.
between that and the bump, right?
Yes, but I was explaining here that I'm his last ex-girlfriend. Like, he was dating June, I think, at that time. So I didn't know about Whitney, so I was his last ex-girlfriend.
You didn't know about Whitney?
No, I heard about it now.
Wasn't that like his first serious girlfriend after you and him broke up?
Okay.
I don't know. That's why I'm getting confused, because I'm learning so many things from here that I don't know when I knew that that was his girlfriend, or I knew that girlfriend. I know about June because she testified on
Geez,
it.
I'm almost out of
You knew he was talking
activator, I think.
girls
Yes,
There we go.
and dating lots of girls.
yes, ma'am.
And you would actually chastise him in the messages about
There we go.
dating so many girls, moving them into his house, letting them drive his cars, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And you would check in with him about these girls. You would say, you know, are you still talking to this girl?
Yes, that's true. I have a folder Michelle saved of Christmas inspo and a separate folder for winter inspo because snowflakes, snowmen. I mean anything as long as it's not like Santa Claus or
Yeah, but I don't
maybe candy, you know, things like that definitely have to do with Christmas.
to my
But you're
knowledge,
right, a lot of it can be modified for winter.
dating June. Didn't really know. I didn't know about Whitney. I don't know if I've learned it from trial, but I was just last.
I hope my snowman doesn't come out looking like a fried egg. Michelle, did you get your hypnotic box yesterday? Come on, you must have got it.
I'm saying I'm his last ex-girlfriend. We're talking about this.
Right, but you and him had broken
You've
up
done some
about
killer
20.
Christmas manis for somebody who doesn't even like Christmas, Michelle.
Right? You've been together with Secreto Garcia again for a year at that point, at the time of the bomb. Right? He had dated tons of girls in between that, right?
I believe so.
Just getting my vape on while we wait for these nails to cure.
I'm saying from the timeline from June, like June.
Everybody says happy birthday.
We were talking about it.
I told them you were 23.
Talking about wasn't this from the
It's from
bump?
October.
From the bump?
The transcript you're looking at is from October of 2019. When you say you were his last ex-girlfriend at the time of the bump. That's what you said last time was the reason that he called you. When an ex-girlfriend was mentioned.
Oh, I just saw about last night how he loved it and then fell right to sleep. So that's kind of like a perfect family night.
The transcripts on the 19th.
Right. I'm saying
Maybe you'll have some better weather. You can go one night again before Christmas or even between Christmas and New Year's, Brandis, and walk around. You know what I mean? I'm sure it's not going to rain every day.
so you thought that you were his last.
Thank you, Brandis.
So, you're gonna ask it one more time.
You believe you were his last ex-girlfriend
Yes, ma'am.
before the bump, and that's the reason he called you?
Yes, ma'am.
If he called you, because he wanted you to deal with this for him, right?
I don't know if this is the reason why
All
he
right.
mentioned my name and why he wanted me to call.
Okay, well, even before though, that you knew your name was mentioned.
So let me use my ergo file first.
Right?
I was listening to him. I don't know at that moment.
If anybody's not familiar with the tool I am using, it is called the ergo file. It's an ergonomic file for shaping around your cuticles. It's super ideal for dip powder, you know, because you have a couple layers that it can hook onto and just give you a nice curved shape
He said, yes, ma'am.
without worrying about cutting yourself with a rougher file or anything like that. Bonafide Beauty is on Instagram. You can get their website through there. They sell glass files, they sell foot files. They have lots of stuff. Cuticle pushers and the ergo files, obviously.
I mean, can you ask the question one more time?
You were asked by Charlie Anderson to call this number
Yes.
on the article.
Yes.
You got someone else to do that for you, right?
Yeah, I asked the creator to do it.
So you coincidentally get the person who was the shooter
Okay.
of this crime that Charlie Anderson is being blackmailed.
I mean, I
Right?
was just asking Mr. Trader to call the number.
Okay, and just coincidentally, he's the shooter.
I didn't even know about any of that until the trial.
Okay, so that doesn't coincide.
Guys, it was so cool. It's still freezing out. It's only like 20 degrees right now.
No, I don't think it's a coincidence. I'm saying you're saying that that's a coincidence. You didn't actually have anything to do with it.
No, ma'am.
And you didn't actually know what it was about or who you were getting to call for that reason, anything.
No, ma'am. Other than the fact that they said, Brady and Hugo.
Yeah, and when Charlie Anderson told you that his mom said it has to do with Tudo and Cotto,
Okay.
why didn't you say, you know exactly who that is, Charlie? Tudo is Sigfredo.
No, he was saying it in different ways, and then that's why I never corrected him. I know, like, they've asked me about that before. I didn't know that I had to correct him and say, well, you know him. You know the father of my kids. Like, why are you saying the name different?
And he said that there multiple times. He said, I don't even know who Tudo is. He said that on the phone, and he said that in Dolce Vita.
On the phone, I think I heard it, but on the Dolce Vita, I don't remember.
And you just didn't correct him. Didn't ask.
Any of you guys follow that Shonda Van Ark
No reason.
child abuse case out of Michigan?
Why don't you
She was just found guilty of
Why don't I-
murdering her 15-year-old special needs son.
never say Tudo or the
Cause of death was hypothermia and malnutrition. They wouldn't give him anything to eat except bread soaked in hot sauce. And this was like hot sauce she went online to find the hottest she could. You know what I mean? Like ghost pepper sauce and stuff. And would soak 4 pieces of bread in it. And if he ate all those and waited a half an hour, he could have 4 regular slices of bread. The boy was 15 years old when he died and he weighed 69 pounds. He was handcuffed, zip tied. His room was a closet with a tarp on the floor. There were alarms in his room, a camera in his room, cameras in the bathroom, and he had a 1 minute limit when he had to go to the bathroom to pee, and if he had to poop, he had a 2 minute limit. And there was a camera in the bathroom that followed what he was doing, like literally watched him while he went to the bathroom.
Charlie called you. Charlie said that he wanted the problem plus. That problem was this bad guy that was trying to
Oh, it's horrible.
that was trying to
The worst part is she had an older teenage son who was like 18, 19 at the time, who, while this woman, she was a law clerk too, Shonda Van Ark, was she would watch the cameras from work, and she would make her 19-year-old son carry out like the physical torture. And now yesterday the 19-year-old son pled guilty to first-degree child abuse. And the judge can sentence him to whatever he wants. It could be anything, up to life in prison. And the mother was found guilty last week. She didn't even come into the courtroom for it because of a quote-unquote medical issue. But this was like an educated woman. The kid never saw a doctor, never went to school.
Okay, so that was the first time that you'd ever heard of Dan Martell, his brother-in-law, being murdered.
Yes, ma'am.
Charlie Adelson never told you that.
No, ma'am.
Gotta be one of the worst child abuse cases I've ever heard of.
I've seen them and they'll hug all the time.
You were just telling me earlier that like our conversation stopped, like dwindled down.
No, I was saying that you said that he was ghosting you.
Okay.
Okay. You and Charlie Adelson talk all the time, right?
I guess so.
Okay. And Chicago, he never mentioned to you that Dan Martell had been murdered.
No, ma'am.
What was it that you thought he was saying that made national news, BBC News, Good Morning America?
What was he saying?
What was Charlie Adelson talking about? What
I
made
don't know.
national
I didn't even know what BBC was.
You know what Good Morning America is?
Yes,
right?
I know that, but I didn't. It wasn't
Okay.
anything that was like popping out. You never mentioned Dan Martell. You never mentioned Tallahassee. You never mentioned anything about a murder. Those things would stick out.
Right. I would think that they would.
But you didn't talk about that. You didn't tell you. And
Why didn't you ask? I mean, what was on Good Morning America? What was on national news?
I don't remember what happened. I mean, we have the whole video, and you can pick up anything I
Explain
can.
to you what you're talking about.
You didn't explain anything. You were saying scenarios.
In the Dolce
Okay.
video, he's saying it's either somebody trying to blackmail his family or it's the cops working undercover. Why would it be the police? Why would the police be investigating his family?
I don't know.
Why isn't your first question, why in the world would the cops be running an undercover investigation on your family?
I don't even know if I ever mentioned that. I don't know. Don't remember what happened in 2014.
Looking at page 155, lines 3 through 11.
All right.
You were asked, why would
Just using 180 grit side of the file to smooth it out. It was already really nice and smooth to begin with.
you were asked, didn't you ask him why the cops would be running an undercover operation on his mother? And you said, no, ma'am.
So I didn't ask.
Right. You didn't ask. Why wouldn't you ask? Why would the cops be running an investigation on your family?
I don't know. That's the whole reason of why he was meeting up with me, because he didn't even know what was going on. Not like he did.
Right. But we're not talking about him though. I'm saying you didn't ask why
Janet, you still here?
the cops would be running an undercover investigation on his family, did you?
No, ma'am. maybe the third time, the second, last time I played.
All right, that was fascinating. Move on.
I want to ask you about the supposed to be the video.
Yes, ma'am.
Wow, so easy to do a chunky glitter like this. So you guys, the last couple times I've used chunky glitters, if anybody's joined late, I've put a matching base color down underneath and then just one layer of the chunky and then hand place as needed any chunky glitters just to give myself, thinner layers, less filing. And it seems to be working pretty well. There we go.
Holidays sweeter with a gift that's been made with the finest ingredients for over 100 years. Processed over.
Skip the ad.
Earn a respected degree at WGU. Start with a $2,500 scholarship.
15 pounds, 15 weeks, 15 pounds, 15 weeks, 15 pounds, 15 weeks, 15 pounds, 15 weeks.
Okay. All right.
The Charlie Adelson says, and that's correct, that
Overruled. This is, you can give her interpretation. It's up to the jury to decide, but you can ask the question.
when he says at the very beginning of that clip, if they had any evidence, he'd already be gone to the airport right now. What did you understand?
Overruled.
I didn't even hear anything of the reporting was saying.
You didn't
But I
hear
did.
that?
I didn't hear anything. But the line that you just said, I did not hear that on the recording.
When that recording started, you didn't hear him say, if they had any evidence, he would have already gone to the
No,
airport.
no.
So you had no idea what he was talking about, evidence of what?
I don't know.
If you did say that, what evidence of what?
I wouldn't know. I don't know what I said.
Okay, so in the next statement, when he's saying if they bug your phone, you're still not talking about any of this? I mean, what are you not talking about?
I don't know what he's talking about.
You couldn't hear anything that he said.
No.
Okay.
Almost done filing. I think it's that red. It's like right on the corner. Okay. All right.
evidence, you would have already gone to the airport by now.
The only thing I caught was bug phone.
Okay.
I didn't hear anything in the beginning.
If he had said to you, if they had any evidence, we'd already be gone to the airport by now, what was he talking about? Evidence of what?
I have no idea. I told you he was saying scenarios, and I can't remember what he was talking about at that time.
So he wouldn't have been trying to ease your mind, let you know if this is the cops, they don't have anything on us?
No?
When he says, even if they bug your phone, and at the end he says, you still have
All
not been
right.
talking about it.
I'm gonna buff.
What have you not been talking about on your phone?
Oh, Patty's here.
Anything.
Where is she?
Something about me not talking on the phone.
I don't see her comments.
When he
Hi,
talks
Patty.
about even if they bug this, even if they bug your phone, at the end of the clip, he says you still have not been talking about this. So even if your phone is bugged, you're still not.
There we go. You didn't go out yet, Patty?
You guys are keep taking things out of context, and it's not, I don't even know. I can't answer that question if I don't know the whole thing.
Okay, so I'm telling you what I'm hearing on here, and I'm asking you about it. What you're hearing,
I don't want to get argumentative. We've already asked and answered that question.
Oh, doing this buffing is giving me goosebumps.
and you never thought of it.
Oh my god, my nail's chipped. Haha. My thumbnail's chipped. I'm try and patch it real quick.
He's telling you there that you have to be able to put the person at the scene at the time in order to prove a crime. You can't just say, oh, my brother did it, or oh, I shot JFK. You've got to have evidence. That's what he's telling you, right?
Okay.
That's what he's telling you, right?
I mean, that's what it said on the recording.
What are we talking about?
I have no idea. That's what I'm telling you. He keeps talking in scenarios.
Throw a little
I don't know
activator
what
over
it is.
that.
Last time when you testified in 2019, you said that he was just talking in scenarios. You didn't have a specific number of
All right, let me clean these off with some alcohol.
I don't remember anything specific.
right? Your attorney asked you today whether last time you explained what was in the social media video. What you explained was that you remember him talking about scenarios. You didn't know what they were. You didn't have any specific memory of that.
Yes, ma'am.
And you don't know.
All right, I am going
why.
to leave this one alone for a couple minutes.
I don't know.
I'm gonna put gel top coat on my ring finger. We'll work on that nail art first and then decide if we are gonna do sweater nails. Which my plan is to do them. What is that? There we go. Okay. I'm gonna cure and then we'll pull out the gel liners and see how we do. How's it going, Patty?
And not when he tells you, if this person went to the cops, they're going to be asked, well, where's the weapon? Did you witness it? No, you just heard a rumor. Well, that's worth zero. You have to get them on a wire. You have to get the person to confess. Outside of that, there's no evidence. That's what you heard, right?
Parts of it, yes, ma'am.
Okay. And he's saying, right, that if you guys all keep quiet, no one's going to have any evidence of you, right?
I didn't know what he was talking about. I didn't know what he was talking. He's saying scenarios over and over.
Why is he talking to this about this with you?
I don't know.
What is he saying the cops aren't going to have evidence of?
I have no idea.
You have no clue.
No.
He didn't ask either, did you?
All right.
I remember when we were talking about it.
Let me get my gel liners.
I hear myself responding, but
It did say that you would have why the cops.
So I'll need white, black, and then I think orange and brown.
That Garcia and Rivera rented for the
Oh, do I have a brown? I don't. Hmm.
Right?
you know,
You never sat in it?
never sat.
Hold on, I might have some brown stamping polish.
Right. The father of your children was in that Prius, though, right?
Well, with the picture that they showed me, so yeah, he was in that picture.
Yeah, I got like an orangey.
In this video, Charlie Wilson is giving you examples.
I had this color. I think that might work for arms. Or I could mix like
Right?
what?
On what video?
On the Dolce Vita video.
What would make brown? Yep. Yellow and purple. I think I'll just use that. Okay. Oh, that's too big. Okay, let me try again. See, I think I got to start it up a little higher. What if I even were to start out like with a dotting tool or something, you know?
So here in those two clips we listened to, he was saying you have to be able to put the person at the scene at the time, not in the car. Let's say you sat in the car, right, and I go commit a crime, but your DNA is in there, and I said Katie was in my car and she did this horrible crime. Okay, they get your DNA in the car, and it's okay, Katie was in the car. No, that means Katie sat in the car for 2 minutes and got out. Katie has nothing to do with me robbing. That's what you heard, right?
Partially, yes, ma'am.
Okay, and then he gives you another car example. He said if you have a car and you can link this person to renting that car that's used at the scene of the crime, you also have to prove who was driving that day. You know, they could have rented it and lent it to a friend. Then he gives you another one, doesn't he? He says, you rent a car and I asked to borrow it. I drive to Orlando, rob a McDonald's, and come back. Yeah, you rented it, but you were out. You didn't even know I took your car. Isn't that what you heard?
Parts of it, yes.
Why is he giving you so many rental car examples?
I wish I knew. That's what I'm saying. Like he's saying scenarios. Don't you think it's kind of odd? Why is he saying all those scenarios in front of other people or whatever? It's like apparently he thought that was what did you say earlier that I'm wearing a wire?
No, I think that he didn't think you were wearing a wire. I think he thought that y'all were in a loud restaurant, and he's trying to ease your mind. And he's saying to you, right, that he's saying,
but why is he keeps explaining himself?
That's
like,
not a
I
good.
don't have anything to do with
That's
it.
not good either. It just looks like a snowman. All right.
When I don't know what
Let's try again.
he is trying to ease your mind because the car that Garcia and Rivera rented to drive up here and kill Dan Martel.
Oh, it's still good.
Right?
I don't know that.
You were nervous that police might be able to connect him to having rented it or been in that car.
All right, let's try again.
You never knew that the car was on you.
I knew from when Sigfredo got arrested, I think they put a picture of that, of the Prius.
He was trying to tell you in that video that it doesn't matter if they rented a certain car or were seen in a certain car. You just have to be able to put them at the scene of the crime at the time, right?
That's what he had said on the video, but I don't know what he was talking about.
So he's just talking about that. You have no
He's
idea.
giving different scenarios.
Okay. One of the scenarios he gave was he said, you know, it could be the cops, you know, trying to run an undercover investigation, or it could be somebody trying to blackmail his family.
All right, I think this might work if I fill it in.
Why did you think somebody would be extorting money from his family?
I don't know. That's what he was trying to figure out.
Wouldn't you be curious?
This is gonna take a long time to fill in.
His family?
Would I be curious? I was curious. That's why I sat there and I listened.
Right. But you never asked him, why would somebody be trying to blackmail your family? Why are the cops doing this investigation on your family?
I don't know if I asked him at that time or not because apparently he didn't even.
You did not, right?
Well, apparently then I don't because I don't recall. But if that video said or like it picked up anything that I was saying, then I would know what I was talking about.
Well, you said in 2019 that you did not
Okay, so
ever
then I
ask that,
don't.
right? And now though the video is audible, right? And it's pretty obvious you would have known what was going on in order to listen to it.
Other than that, all right. Ask the question.
I'm getting low on my white Joe. All right, I think that's pretty good. All right, I'm gonna cure that. How do I get this pearl to stick? I guess I could use like a dab of builder gel, solid builder gel. I'll do that. Unless it will just stick to the nail. We'll see. Nobody's saying anything. Patty, I asked you some questions. Are you still at your dad's, or are you headed out to a flea market?
About 12, 15 seconds in there, you heard him say that, you know, if this was somebody blackmailing his family, this is somebody who knows information. That's what he said to you, right?
If that's what it said on the video.
Is that what you heard? That this is
No,
someone
all I just heard a little bit in the end, but I didn't hear the first time, like what you were just saying right now.
All right.
What are you talking about that these people know information about?
I don't know. I'm telling you, I don't even remember.
I'm not sure which size pearl to go with, the largest or the second largest. I think the largest might be too big. Actually, it might work. All right, like right there.
So in that clip, he's saying there's
Okay, so now we're just gonna paint over that with the white gel.
outrageous setup. Take him down. But then he'll be telling everything he knows, or else he's gonna serve 10 years in prison. And the next thing you know, that person's singing, and he's gonna start calling your name out. And my parents are gonna have to say they're gonna be asked the story of what happened. Isn't that what you heard?
I didn't hear that. Like, not all of everything that you're saying, but like I said, I don't know what he's talking about.
You heard him say at the end of that clip that they're going to be calling your name out. That black
My name?
right?
Brandis, are you doing the color palette challenge?
This bad guy knows he's going to tell the cops information. Why would he be calling your name out?
I don't know.
All right, got one more.
Okay. I probably should have put something down to hold that pearl. I didn't. I bet it falls off quick. Okay, Tara, you think it will stick like with the base painted? It will stick to the white gel that's already there? Okay, good. I was worried about that. Do you guys think it's looking okay so far? Of course, I had to try the snowman body 3 times. All I wanted it to look like was like an egg in a pan, the shape of like that, you know? Just a little head at the top. All right. So now it's like painting the face. Let me do the nose first with the orange. Like that. Good enough. I'm gonna do his smile, but then I think I'm gonna use a dotting tool for the buttons and the eyes. Okay. I'm gonna cure this and then we can put the arms on. It's actually coming out better than I could have hoped. Oh wow, Brandis. I know Valentine's Day is coming next. Got a few days to squeeze in some New Year's manis, right? Like all the ones we've been saving as inspo all year long. Now we got like 4 days to do them.
This is my idea. And you give me very precise instructions.
Yeah, he was talking about the calling.
Cold.
Say it's
Ah,
I told you to say, my friend has no idea what you're talking about. And frankly, I don't know what you're talking about either, but the name sounds familiar. Who's incarcerated?
yes, ma'am.
Whose name did you think sounded
put down a little bit of this brown. This will have to air dry.
This long guy,
Let's try one of my new brushes. See what we got for lengths on here. This should work. It's not too long. I didn't even do anything to treat it beforehand.
you?
Yes, ma'am.
And you never had to tell him who Tudo and Tato were. He knew and you knew. Right?
I don't know if he knew. Oh yeah, he did. He knew Tudo's name. I
Okay.
don't know about Tato.
Tato was the one who was incarcerated, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and you knew that.
I knew he was incarcerated by the feds, but I don't know where he was at.
All right, and he said, so I'm going to give you something as charity to help the less fortunate, but do not contact these people again, or they're going to the police. The only reason we're doing it is because of karma. And the whole time that you're talking, this is what he's telling
Okay, I
you.
got one done.
Okay.
He wants you to say, I don't know what's going on, and only use the words help and charity, right?
Okay.
He really didn't want you to give this guy any information about what you knew, did he?
Didn't want to give who?
He really didn't want you to give this blackmailer any information about what you knew, right? He's saying, don't say anything else, right?
No, he's just telling you.
That's not right.
Convince me now. How many times I've listened to it? He's trying to convince me to do this. If I was in any way, shape, or form in this with him, why would he throw me to the cops and tell me to
Because you were the ex-girlfriend who took care of this problem for him. You were his connection to these people. He wants you to take care of it.
You know, they mentioned my name. They
I need alcohol.
They mentioned about a brother being incarcerated, which was Tato.
I know. And then we start talking about Alfredo Garcia right after that clip, right?
There we go. I have fixed my other arm. I didn't do a good job on it.
Starts talking to you about Alfredo Garcia, doesn't he?
I don't know who he was talking about.
There we go. Cute, cute, cute. Oh yeah, I was gonna put them into cure, but that brown is a Maniology polish, so it's gonna air dry. So I guess in the meantime, oh yeah, we were gonna maybe do sweater nails, right? Maybe I'll just do my pinky sweater now. All right, just grab a couple things I need. I got base coat and a matte top coat. I think I'm just gonna do my pinky. In the lamp. I'll cure for about 30 seconds here.
In that clip we just heard,
Patty, are you still here or did you leave? I think she left.
man was fucking with his wife. If he's fucking with the king himself, you better kill him because it's going to be a big problem. He knows who you are. And if you can't do it, have someone else do it. Right?
Yeah, but he's not talking about Tudo there. Like,
It's not?
No.
Okay. Well, it's
All right, I did a 30-second cure.
He's telling you though, in that part that he talks about.
How's my
yeah,
snowman look? Can you tell it's a melted snowman?
guy is messing with you when he hears
My
you
nose
talking
isn't that
about
great.
this, and you need to kill him. He's going to be a big problem. He either needs to do it or have somebody else do it, right?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think he's talking about it great of it.
Okay. When he says that to you, why don't we see you jumping up from the table?
Okay, let's cure the matte top coat.
Your voice saying, whoa,
And then going,
you don't,
Yeah,
there's a couple ways, several ways you can do sweater nails. You could just draw on them with gel polishes, gel liners. I don't have a red that matches right, otherwise I would maybe do that. What I'm gonna do is draw my lines with gel top coat and then
you didn't jump out and run out of there.
just pour over
You didn't raise your voice and start
the red dip that I use from Color My World Current Mood.
Did you?
No, but he's saying scenarios when he's talking about stuff. Like, I'm probably not even, like, it's nothing that, like, made me like, oh my God, like, what are you talking about? Like, why are you even
Thank you,
talking?
Brandes. Somebody asked the answers me. I've never done this before, you know, so I always you know how we are. We pick apart our work, you know what I mean? We'll make one little mistake and like it just looks huge on your nails. Like you look at your hand and that's all you see is that one mistake, you know.
What did you understand him to mean when he said that?
All right, so this is a 2-in-1 gel top coat, but any gel top coat. I've even done it with base coat before. I'm gonna use this small brush again.
Trying to blackmail his mom or whatever, but it's not to the point where I was like, you know, like it didn't make me like, whoa.
I have one question. He said to you, you better kill him or he's going to be a big problem. If he can't do it, have someone else do it. And he didn't hear what he had to spend, right?
That's been asked and answered.
You still
Okay.
couldn't call him when he was saying this to
I'm
you.
doing my usual design here.
I don't know how my demeanor was. That's what I'm saying. I wasn't like, whoa, like I didn't run out and get out of there.
Have you said that to you before? Like when he wanted his brother-in-law killed?
Said what? He's
He
never
wanted
spoken
someone
about.
killed and he didn't care how much you had to spend to do it.
No man, he's never spoken about Professor Markel or murder or having anything to do with that. That's why it didn't raise anything to me.
So I just drew out my design here and I'm going to pour over okay, so this is what it is looking like. Oh, this is not my precision tool, is it? All right. Mm. Okay. I'm going to cure this now for a minute and then that nail's going to be done, you guys. That's how easy sweater nails are. Janet, do you have all these colors? There's a lid. Yeah, it's not due till tomorrow though, Michelle. Color palette challenge we post tomorrow, hun.
You need somebody killed. He doesn't care what he has to spend. 30 seconds after that, he's checking in with you about Sigfredo Garcia. He says that.
Were you thinking it was today?
He knows I have you on salary. You think he'd be happy to know that.
I didn't hear that.
That's what I'm doing right now is my color palette challenge, Manny. I asked you, Michelle, did you get your Dipnotic box yesterday? Or today? Did it finally arrive?
He's talking about Sigfredo.
I believe so. Like with what he's saying at that part, yes.
Right after what we just talked about, he's
All
saying,
right.
this guy needs to be killed. If you can't kill him, find somebody else. to
Cute,
kill him.
cute, cute.
No problem. He's fucking with me. He's fucking with his wife, right?
So this is still needs a gel top coat.
Right after that.
I'll come back to that, but I'm going to activate my other nails, and these are going to get dip top coat.
I can assume he's talking about Sigfredo, but at that time, I don't think he's talking about Hill and all of this.
Oh, you
He
did?
said it was him. Why didn't he just say?
Oh,
You admit, though, he's talking to you about Garcia.
the box was huge, right?
Telling you.
Like, it looks like a giant Tiffany box. Yeah, it was a bigger box than she needed to use, you know. But I loved everything in it. I love the hand pampering kit, you know. So cool.
That Garcia doesn't have a reason not to help you, right?
All right. I'm going to gel top coat my melted snowman, but I'm going to avoid. Hey, Tara, should I not top coat the head?
Say yes to that because I don't believe that that's what
So was he checking with you in
it's
that
about.
we just heard to see if Garcia had any bad blood against him?
Not at that part, no, ma'am.
All right. Next, after he tells you what he needs done. He's checking with you about Garcia.
Or should I top coat it? I guess I can kind of go over it. I don't want to mess up my nail art without it being top coated. I think that's fine. Looks good. Yeah, that was a huge bottle of clear, right? That's like 2 ounces, I think, Michelle. What scent did you pick for your nail goodie thing? I picked orange ginger. It smells really good. I was thinking it was going to be a cuticle oil, you know. Maybe I would have picked vanilla or lavender. So generous of Melanie to do that for us, you know. She's so thoughtful. As soon as my hand comes out of the lamp, we'll top coat the other nails with dip top.
Tell you what I would do for you. I show you what I do for you. You know how I am. I look
Okay, here we go.
What's your pick?
I suppose I can eliminate that just in terms of this previous interpretation of what you were saying.
So the evidence here is design. That's the rule.
Isn't that what he said? He's saying I look for things to do for you. You don't have to ask me for shit. I'm the one that's like, hey, someone's birthday's coming up. I got you.
I got that little wonky thing at the tip of my nail because remember it had chipped and I replaced it. I guess I could file it a little, just be gentle or buff it, you know.
Women can make him, right? He looks for things to do for you. To keep you happy.
I guess.
Mm,
When you were with Charlie Adelson, you were sleeping with both Charlie Adelson and Lucy at the same time, right?
I mean,
They weren't aware of each other. I mean, they knew of each other, but they didn't know you were with both of them at the same time, right?
not that I
Okay, there we go.
might have overlapped, but I don't remember.
top coat.
Okay.
I mean, I don't remember if it was.
Charlie Adelson didn't know that there was an overlap.
But he didn't No, I don't know what.
Oh, you did? You picked lavender jelly.
From the video.
Good for you.
And you tried to keep them separate. That was something that you did when you were with Charlie, right? You tried to keep Garcia separate from him.
Well, I didn't think they.
I feel the same way, like super lucky, to be part of that team. I think it's definitely she's one of the best companies out there, She's an awesome person.
Talking about.
She makes beautiful products. I mean, what more could you ask for,
I know there was a comment about like some GoPro or whatever, but
You think when's Garcia's birthday?
I had a lot of red here, but that will come off with some alcohol.
Talking about getting Garcia birthday presents?
I'm not.
Uh-oh.
I don't know that. I assume
My brush's turn is getting hard.
Why would you get Garcia a birthday present?
He always jokes about stupid things like that.
Why would he get his ex-girlfriend's boyfriend?
I whipped off my nails.
I wouldn't know that he'd make jokes like that before, just like the GoPro, but you never got him a GoPro camera or whatever it was.
Okay.
After your discussion about Garcia, he checks in on Garcia's things.
That's better.
Who checks in? Checks in. He's checking in again. Garcia's not in again.
All right. I'm just going to clean my pinky now just to get the red tip off the side of my finger here. Okay. Yeah, that's still a little more. Let me spray it. There we go. Ta-da! Don't mind the dry skin on me. No, babe, can you come put this heater on now? For me? I don't think you heard me. Babe, will you come turn this heat on for me now? Can you turn this heat on for me now, please?
When I first started that clip, he said, I don't think
Thank you.
his connection. And he says, is he so far removed? Does he still have people? Does he have anybody to call?
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, she doesn't even care if like we do a Manny with another company's dips, you know what I mean? She's super chill like that. Like this Manny, originally I thought I was going to be using a red from Dipnotic, a green from Color My World, and a white from Rebel, But then I remembered I had this white that Janet had got me as a Secret Santa thing. And so I was like, oh, and I knew I had a red and a green from Color My World. So I guess I kind of wish there was more green showing because of the snowman. It covers up so much, But like maybe another nail should have been green or something. This is not that perfect either, but I didn't really care at the time. I am proud of my snowman. I think he came out pretty good. So, just wait for these to dry. These are my favorite kind of manis to do, ones that are creative and cute, but simple, That's what I like to focus on, are manis that anybody could do. You might not think you can, but if you sit down and just like do it step by step, before you know it, it's done, And that was always like my main goal, is to just try and like show other DIYers, that you can do something cute and pretty, but it's still simple enough for anybody to do. And that's totally me, because I don't have the talent to do anything beyond simple. This off. The best palette ever. I saw you made Amanda a bottle holder and something else too, huh? Brandis, that's awesome.
Heard that, right? What did you understand that to mean?
I don't
Yeah,
know,
to
but now
clean
it's
up.
trying to make sense with everything that
These brushes are nice. I think they were like $5 for the set, and I mean, it came with 6 double-ended. Some of them are thicker, like one looked like an ombre brush, like some of the lengths were longer and some were shorter. There was an acrylic brush in there.
Together the next day after the murder when you gave them the money, none of you took it and did anything extravagant, right? None of y'all were
All right, we'll try.
That's what it makes it look.
I think I'm going to use my cuticle cream from the Village Soapsmith. This is the orange and ginger scent that Mel got for us.
Did you ask him what that meant?
I don't.
It smells really good, and it's like so moisturizing. And this can be, rubbed into your cuticles, your nails, underneath your nails. I have to use like my knuckle to pull it out, because otherwise it's all gonna go up under my fingernails. But after I put it on, like my hands look really nice.
At the end of that conversation in that last clip, he said,
Oh wait, that was your Secret Santa gift to Amanda. We were just talking about her. What did I say about her? I totally forget now. Amanda P. What did she do? I know I just brought it up. So you had Amanda P. Patty had Brandis. She got her something from her wish list.
did you hear him say, who this is coming from the inside?
He's saying that, but he's not saying it for like he's not implying me directly.
Where did you understand that?
I don't know.
Oh, it smells so good.
Not the inside circle, you and him.
Oh, you got that for Amanda from Brandis. Yeah, right? Why? That's a great idea. Yeah, that more people didn't use Brandis. You're right.
Obviously didn't make me like, oh my god, like I said, I didn't run out of there and think it was deal.
Right? You were the person that you chose to
I think I got something on my glass. Yeah, I got a smudge on my glasses. Alrighty.
Now all you say, I fuck up bitches for no reason. You say this guy is gonna have a big ass problem. I am the wrong person to God forgive him that he said the wrong fucking name. Now this is my business. You said that, right?
Yes, ma'am. That's taken out of context as well. I was angry by that. Yes.
I have so much dry skin. So much dry skin. All right, let's do. I'll just throw this white one on for now. Probably change it when I go do pictures. I'm not looking forward to going outside. I'm looking forward to climbing into my bathrobe and under the blankets right now. Here's the finished job. Manny. We're using all Color My World dips. We used Current Mood, Whiteout, and spruce it up, and then just white, black, and orange gel liners, and a little bit of brown stamping polish because I didn't have brown gel liner. I like the Manny. I hope you guys do too. It was really fun doing this melted snowman. I would totally do it again. It was fun. So I'm not going to talk to you guys. I mean, I hope I talk to you guys, but there won't be a live before Christmas. So Merry Christmas to all of you, ladies. I hope you have a wonderful day with your families, whether it's a big thing for you guys or not a big thing. You know, just enjoy the time with your loved ones because, like, that's really what it's all about, you know. And I will be back on Tuesday for the daily now, but I will be around. I'll be posting. I just got my nail boo stuff yesterday, and then I got a message from Irina asking me if I'm cool to post today. And they sent me 2 magnetic gel polishes instead of the ones they were supposed to send me. So I'm like, yeah. So I'm going to have to do another mani today and get pictures, but I need a little break first. All right, let me know, Brandis.
Didn't you think it was crazy that Garcia wanted you to use a burner phone? They just went, the text just went to go question him. And at the same time, I didn't even know that they were doing it the same exact moment that they were banging on.
Oh, they did? Did they send you the magnetic gels? And one of them they sent me, I already had. They sent me the ruby and the garnet. And last time they sent me the ruby and the sapphire.
I guess that's why we wanted to talk.
You had the same phone number your whole life. Weren't you curious as to why he wanted you to use a burner phone now?
No.
I know they upset you about the background and stuff. And if I remember correctly, I think they did the same thing to me. I think I brought this up yesterday, but I'm pretty sure they did the same thing to me. Wanted me to remove my background and my handle. And I did it, you know, but I wasn't really happy about it. But they haven't asked me since, so I'm not sure. All right, guys, I love you ladies so much. Thank you for being my best friends. Have a wonderful holiday with your loved ones. I'll be thinking of all of you, and I can't wait to catch up again after Christmas. Okay, guys, I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.
It's just a coincidence that of all the places,
I never knew his whereabouts or whatever around that time because we were